Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Rebirth event in Jurassic Blocky. And for those of you who don't know, yes, Jurassic Blocky is doing a Rebirth event. It was actually supposed to come out a couple days ago on the 3rd of October, I believe, but it was pushed back indefinitely. So I'm going to be going over all the new dinos, all the new skins, and everything we know about the event so far. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first there's the trailer. Let's watch this. This is probably going to showcase all the new models that they're going to add. Okay, so nothing too much. Oh wait, that's the floaty. That's the boat from the movie Rebirth, I'm pretty sure. A lot of scenery. This is showing off the new map that's being added. Oh, okay, those were the MUTADONs, I think. What do we have here? These the Titanos? I think they are. Okay, so immediately you can see there's two different skin variations of the Titanosaurus. That's the Ankylosaurus right there. Okay, so there's all the new skins, I'm assuming. Here we have the Raptors. Velociraptor is getting a remodel. It's also getting a lot of skins as well. And there, I think, yeah, that's the T-Rex from Rebirth. You can tell by the stripes on its back. I think this is a scene from the movie, right? When the T-Rex gets near the raft. Oh wait, is that the D-Rex? I don't know if this scene actually happens in the movie. I have not seen Rebirth yet. Okay, there's the Mutadon. Two different variations of Mutadon. There's a brown one, and then there's like a darker one. Got a gas station, it looks like. Okay. And we got the Roblox avatars. But like I was saying, I have not seen Rebirth, so I have no idea if this is a reference to the movie. T-Rex outside the window. I wonder if this is going to be part of the new map. I think it looks like it, right? Oh. Did the D-Rex just grab the Mutadon there? I wonder if that's going to be implemented into the attacks that D-Rex has. Okay, so here we have the Mutadons roaring. It's probably the animations. Oh, okay, they straight up just attacked the avatars. I was not expecting that. There's going to be two parts. Most of it's coming in part 1, though. And of course, there's the old date, which is the 3rd of October, and we all know that that did not happen. Okay, next up, we're going to go over all the confirmed dinos so far in the Rebirth update. So like the video was saying, there's two parts. We're going to get the D-Rex and all of its skins in part 1, the Titanosaurus and all the skins, we saw a lot of that in the trailer there, Velociraptor remodel and a bunch of skins, and of course the Rebirth Rex, which I'm pretty sure is just the skin only. It's not going to be a separate dino or anything like that. And for part 2, we're getting the Rebirth Spino and the Mutadon, both of which will have a bunch of skins. So here are some images I pulled of the dinos. So this is going to be the Rebirth Rex. I think there might be two different versions. This one looks more like the one in the movie. This one I've heard is based off of the toy or something like that. And here is the Rebirth Spino, which looks like this. The model looks amazing. And here is the Titanosaurus. And over here we got the Mutadon compared to the D-Rex. And finally, we've got two different Velociraptor skins. Neither of these are going to be the default, I think. Here we have a more in-depth view of the content we're getting from the update. So first off, the D-Rex. There's gonna be a new boss battle, and the way to get it is that you have to deal the most damage to the boss, so it doesn't matter if you land the killing blow, all that matters is how much damage you deal. And in addition to that, you have to have 25,000 dino coins, which is actually not that bad, especially if we take Indom into consideration, which is like 75,000. And you also have to own T-Rex. These are all the requirements you need to unlock D-Rex. Okay, now we're moving on to the Mutadon, which is also going to have unique requirements. So this means you're going to have to do more than just grind dino coins for it. And as for the other dinos, I'm pretty sure most of them will just cost dino coins. Like the Tyrannosaurus, Rebirth Spino, they should all be costing dino coins. How much, we don't know. As for the skins, we do have a few confirmed prices. So for the Raptor skins, there's going to be one for 500, one for 750, one for 1,000, and 5,000. There will be one Raptor skin that you need to kill a boss for. They said boss obtainment in the video. And as for the Titano skins, so far we've only got 3. They've confirmed, which is 750, 1,000, and 1,500. And then of course there's going to be other skins for the D-Rex, for the Mutadon. We have no idea what they're going to cost, and we don't know if they're going to have any sort of unique requirement. Alright, so next I'm going to take a closer look at each individual dino. So here we have the D-Rex, as stated before, the boss fight, deal the most damage, 25,000 DNA, and own the T-Rex. And apparently this guy won't be limited. Don't quote me on that, I've heard this from someone on the Discord, which actually doesn't make sense to me because that means they're going to have to keep the boss up just permanently. And if you look closely here, these look like different skins of the D-Rex. So we got this one, which I'm assuming is the base model, and then this one, which was in the trailer. This one looks a little different, so I'm assuming this is a different skin. They did drop a showcase video, so let's take a look at that. The animations on this guy look pretty good. Okay, I'm assuming that's the roar animation. We didn't really see too much in that trailer, mostly just the walk and the roar animation. I know this guy is going to have some pretty cool attacks too. Alright, next up we have the Tyrannosaurus. I think this one might be the default skin, and this thing is going to be absolutely massive. Here is a size comparison with the Brachiosaurus. It seems about the same height as the Brach, but it's going to be a lot longer. You can see the tail right here. And look how small the Indominus Rex is compared to both of them. They did drop a trailer for this guy too, so let's take a look at that. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute the music here since they're using Jurassic Park music. I wonder how much this guy is going to cost. I know they didn't say anything yet, but I assume at the bare minimum it's going to be more expensive than Brachiosaurus. Okay, so here it actually shows off some of the animations. That's the roar. They're showing all the roars here. Here's the attacks. It's got the neck swing there. Tail swipe. That range has got to be insane on that. And the stomp. Okay, what's... Holy, is that the heavy attack? It grabbed like 10 people at once. Oh, here's the skin, 1,500 dino coins. It's called Blood-Soaked Titano. Here's the Sea-Tie Titano for 1,000 dino coins. And the Vulcan Titano for 750. Okay, that's pretty reasonable pricing. that's all the skins and models we know of Titano so far, and it's looking pretty good. Next up, we have the Velociraptor remodel and skins, and I think the remodel for the base raptor is what you see here on the thumbnail and right over here. I'm not quite sure which raptor this is. I think this might be the raptor from The Lost World, and there's gonna be a lot of raptor skins. You can see that they got the raptors over here. I'm pretty sure these guys are from Rebirth, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen the movie yet. But yeah, let's watch the showcase so we know exactly how many skins. Man, that's the... Okay, yeah. I feel like they gotta remodel the goat. Now they're remodeling all the dinos. I wonder how they recorded this, because it looks like they got a player playing as the goat. Okay, so that's gonna be one of the raptor's attacks. Here we got the roars. And the attacks. The damage is not final, they say. That's the heavy, I'm assuming. Okay, so here are the skins. Here are the ones where the model starts to change. Rebirth Raptor. Okay, so this is the one that's going to be the boss obtainment. And then Rebirth B Raptor, 5,000 dino coins. And that looks like to be all the models for the raptors. They also released this animation of the raptor. I don't think this is going to be the heavy attack, but it does look pretty cool. Alright, moving on to the Rebirth Rex. You can see there's two different Rebirth Rex variations. Most of the ones that you see is probably going to be the one on the right. This is the more movie accurate version. And we don't know how much the Rebirth Rex is going to cost. We do know that it's not going to have any custom attacks, but it will have custom sounds, which is nice. And it is releasing in part 1. So every single thing we just went over should be coming part 1. And like all the other dinos, they did release a Rebirth Rex showcase video. Okay, I don't know what happened to the video quality here. Maybe they just forgot to put it in HD. Alright, now we're moving on to the part 2 territory of dinos. So this guy will not drop when the update drops. It's going to take a couple weeks for this guy to drop in part 2. Pretty sure the Rebirth Spino will just cost dino coins, so you don't have to worry about any sort of outside requirements. There will of course be a bunch of different skins. You can see the Rebirth Spino, they have like the different sale patterns, which I'm wondering if they're going to add more skins, as in like game original skins as compared to the movie skins. So here we got some animations of the Rebirth Spino, some attacks and stuff like that. They did not release a trailer video for this guy yet. Hopefully they'll work on one soon because the model looks really good. Next up we have the Mutadon. So like the Rebirth Spino, this guy is coming out for part 2. We don't know how much it's going to cost, but we do know there's going to be a unique requirement similar to the D-Rex, whether that's a boss drop, whether that's kill however many dinos, I don't know yet. But there also will be different skins here. You can see there's the brownish Mutadon here, and then we got the original base Mutadon. And this guy will not fly. They specifically have said that. I don't know if they're going to make this guy glide instead. It looks like the animations do have it with its wings spread. That could just be the run animation though. Alright, so now that we've gone over all the new dinos that are going to be released with the Rebirth update, let's go over the event details. So when is it actually going to come out? And the answer to that is nobody knows, because they've said it's going to be postponed indefinitely. And if you look on Roblox, they do have the Rebirth update planned on Friday, October 24th to Friday, October 31st. And what they've said about this is that it's not going to be accurate. It will likely come out before then. So here's the hope, and that's true. What we'll release alongside the Part 1 dinos is going to be the new map, of course. And we're also getting rebalances to some of the dinos. I'm not too clear on that right now. And everything else that's not mentioned in this video will not be part of the Rebirth update. So this includes the Allosaurus remodel and Cryolophosaurus. These will not be part of the update at all. And over here we just got some commonly asked questions about the D-Rex. Pause to read if you're curious. And yeah, that's all we know about the update so far. So what I recommend right now is that since the update got pushed back, probably save at least 25,000 dino coins. It's going to be handy for getting the D-Rex since we know how much it's going to cost. And comment down below what you think about the update as well as the models. And I'll see you all in the next one.